Chedda Musik.
Where you from, man?
I'm from Melbourne, Kansas, but this is my place. It's Ottawa, Kansas.
Nice.
You love me.
Yeah, I spent the last few days listening to a bunch of your music on your channel, and I love your dream synth hip hop style.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
What are your influences?
Oh shit. It's different. Tech Nine. I grew up off of rock music a lot. So if you hear a little rock in anything that I, produce, it's a lot of Motley Crue, Kiss, Guns N' Roses, especially. But rap would be, Tech Nine, Eminem, of course. Who doesn't have that on their list? But,
Of course.
just the major big artists, and then some underground artists, or Joyner Lucas and Post Malone, and just guys like that.
How long have you been playing for?
I just started March of 2019.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I've surpassed everybody's expectations when I first got up on the stage.
You know Katie Woogie?
I do. Barely, but I do know.
She's a good friend of mine, and she mentioned you to me, and she said that you're a pretty big name around here, and that you are extraordinary, in her words, of course.
Yeah, that's what I hear too, and it still surprises me to this day that I can walk into Walmart or walk into McDonald's for that, and people will see the Chedda Musik, or they'll just recognize my face because they've been around here for so many shows that I've done.
As I told you, my cousin Chris McCord, I said him or Blake, one of the two, they've got a Chedda Musik decal on the back of their vehicle.
Yeah. So I just started making decals and that's gonna be in my, in a lot of my merch now is gonna be shirts, hats, decals, wristbands,
Hell yeah.
CDs, and a whole bunch of stuff. Decals are a popular one. They sold out in about the first 2 days, I think. I got them. But yeah, those things sell just as well as hats. Hats are a big thing that people want to.
Are you the only rapper from Melbourne?
That I know of. Melbourne's a small town of like 300 people.
My grandmother, Gary's Bar and Grill? I don't know if it's called that anymore, but literally the only bar on the main street up there after you pass the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
She used to bartend there for about 10 years.
Oh, for real? Yeah, I might
do
know her.
you know Karen Butts?
I do.
That's my grandmother.
Oh, for real?
Stephen Butts?
Yeah.
It's my grandfather. What about Eric Vogler?
Eric Vogler? I used to be next door neighbors with him.
Wow, that's a small world.
Yeah. I used to be next door neighbors with him, and he's got. I used to be best friends with his son.
Colton?
The other one.
Colby?
Colby, yeah.
That's crazy as shit. Wow, this interview took a different turn.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, so I see you got a jacket on here. Is this what is that exactly?
It's Reframe. It's the new, and this is no sponsorship, but the No Boundaries from Walmart. They come out with the killer, lineup of apparel. I've got like 6 different styles of this. Happens to be my favorite. I use
I like it
every time because Reframe, to me, Reframe means be different than everybody else.
Hell yeah.
Be different than, the competition. Be different than anybody else you're performing.
How old are you, may I ask?
I'm 18.
You're 18?
I'm 18.
Damn, I'm 26. I thought you were at least like pulling 27, like my age.
No, I'm 18.
Wow. So your album, What's Next?
What's next? Yeah.
Comes out. Hell yeah. So tell me about this album. Like, how did it come to be?
So it was just a process. I graduated this year, class of 2019, and I'd always, be in independent study, and if I didn't have shit to do, I'd just write. Like, that's all I did was write lyrics, write, melodies, write beats, and I'll have them all stored in. And so, it's coming to me that I need to make another album, because I have one album out before this one, which is called Tuned with Emotions. That one got 6,500 downloads in the first day.
Damn!
And
That's atomic for a new rapper.
yeah, definitely.
Like, most, that's maybe a year or 2 in for most.
Definitely, yeah. But, What's Next? It's a story, It's a sad story, and the title of it, What's Next? It's, it doesn't matter what you go through in life. You always got to keep pushing forward. And that's what's next. You know?
Yeah. I like the album cover of it. The cover of it is that what is that Kansas City you're hovering over?
I
There's a
have
city.
no idea.
Oh, is it just a
So,
random city?
Shout out to yours truly, not me, but the guy's name is yours truly, and he does fire cover art. He's doing my next EP that's coming out very soon.
We'll get everything popped up here soon.
But yeah, I told him what I wanted. I told him the design I wanted, and it was just he's amazing. He put it together all. You know, I sent him a few pictures, and he cropped me out. You know, and he photoshopped God. He does what he does.
Yeah,
It's
I
crazy.
for real thought that was like you hovering over Kansas City because you have a song there called "Party in KC."
Party in KC.
I really like that song.
Yeah, that song. It's about a relationship. It's about, you know, a guy going through, you know, struggles with this girl, and all she wants to do is go and party and stuff. And while he sits at home and, you know, does whatever. You know, it's a relatable song, so
Oh,
it
yeah.
could be, you know, the guy staying home with the kids, and you know, it's switched around because a lot of things nowadays, guys are the ones that are going out and partying and doing all the stuff. And
Yeah, I like the perspective of
Yeah,
it. It's
definitely.
definitely an alt
Yeah.
perspective.
just switching things around.
And I did share your music with a bunch of people who I associate with. I mean, as I told you on Facebook, I mostly interviewed punk rockers and metal musicians and
Yeah.
indie. So you were the second rapper in my 14 years who I've interviewed. The other one is Alexis Feliciano. I actually tagged you with him. Maybe you could collaborate. But so what was it like growing up in Melbourne?
It's a lot different than everybody would think. You know, Melbourne's a really small community. You know everybody. Everybody knows you. But growing up and growing into rap, you know, I started rap back in 2014. It's just you know, a little hobby that I did, and then people actually told me, you know, yo, you could actually go somewhere. with this. I was
You
like,
dropped some pretty heavy bars.
yeah. So
I
was
like your song "Fired Up."
Oh, I'm performing that tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a special thing I do and for Fired Up, and you'll see it once I go there. But you know, growing up in Melbourne wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy. Like, there was a lot of people that hated on me when I first started. There's a lot of people that told me, you know, you're not going to be able to do this. You can't do that. You can't make yourself what, you know, somebody else did. You can't push yourself to the, you know, being independently, you know.
Was it a bunch of country people that said that to you?
Holy shit, I cannot tell you how many country people have told me, and I actually have a country song out now. I have a country song out. I have, you know, I do a whole bunch of genres, and people love the country song, you know, from where I'm from, because, you know, Melbourne's a small community of, like, old people.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I
And-
haven't been there in years, but I'm aware of the demographic.
But
Definitely not where.
mostly people from the surrounding cities of Melbourne, you know.
You ever play in Burlington? Waverly?
I've never played in Burlington or Waverly,
You should
but
totally try that.
I do know a lot of people from Burlington, Waverly.
Yeah, that whole area. I mean, I don't really go there as much anymore, but when I was younger, yeah, I know a lot about Melbourne. I was chased by a pit bull in Melbourne once on a bicycle.
Yeah,
Like that's the type of town where they don't have dogs on leashes.
Yeah, you'll have that a lot. I remember when I used to walk home, and every day I'd walk home, there'd be this lady's house that had a German Shepherd or whatever the hell it was. It scared the shit out of me.
You should do a song about this.
It was awful. I mean, that thing would bark and bark, and it was on a leash. But the second you let that thing go, that thing's coming for you. And I was like, nah,
You should totally do a song about that German Shepherd.
I could.
Yes. Make it like some hardcore shit.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I was gonna say. Like your music, it is a fusion of hip hop and R&B, but you have a bit of dream in there. Like the way of the flow, I love that.
Dream pop type shit. That's a lot. And the next EP that I'm coming up with, I'm gonna tell you the date exclusively. I'm not gonna tell anybody else. But,
Do you want me to cut out of this?
No, you're
Oh,
fine.
okay.
The date of my next EP is gonna be January 18th. It's gonna be a week from January 24th show where I'm headlining at this venue.
Yes, at this awesome place, but you can't see any logos because we're in the back in the tent.
Yeah, definitely. Papa Top Bar, Ottawa, Kansas. You know, I'm here all the time. You know,
Yeah,
whenever you wanna hit me up.
You informed me that earlier. Do you have any? So, do you have any physical CDs out at this moment, or any records or tapes?
There's a lot of people that bought the first album. A lot of people bought digitally.
digitally.
because that's the easiest way to get it.
Yeah.
But I offered a package deal for the second album. What's next that I dropped. That I'd sign the CD and you'd come with a couple pictures of me, and, signed and stuff. And people dig sign.
So, what's your plans for tonight at the Papa Top?
My plan is to play my most popular songs.
Fired up.
Fired up. I have a couple more. I was gonna, do a new song off my EP, but I can't release it.
Yeah, I get you.
Under restrictions of
Labels.
and stuff. It's all crazy, but yeah, just to make an impact, and tonight's not about performances. Tonight's not about
I saw there's a toy donation in there.
Yeah. Tonight's about a helping hand for children in need. For some people don't have a very good Christmas sometimes, and that's not their fault. They can't help that. The parents are working really hard and stuff, and it's nice to come out and come together and just help out.
This is actually my last Christmas in the U.S. for the next 5 years because I'm married in the Philippines, and
Yeah.
so I'm actually, this is kind of an early Christmas present for me just to see you live, man.
Definitely.
I really appreciate you letting me do this.
Yeah, no problem, dude. I haven't done a lot of interviews. I've done interviews. I've done, signed shit before. Hello. Yeah, I'm glad you came out. I'm glad everybody's coming out to the toy event. And
Looking pretty packed.
being helpful. Yeah, it'll get, once 10 o'clock or so rolls around, or a couple people will start coming in, and we'll throw on some more music, and just do a whole bunch of shit.
Alright, is there any lasting comments you want to say on here to everybody?
Go follow Chedda Musik on Facebook, Instagram, Pornhub, everywhere. Do it.
Especially Pornhub.
Where I will come to your house, and especially Pornhub.
Yes, especially that's like the top tier.
That's I need my ratings up. Sasha Grey can't beat me tonight. Chedda Musik out.
Thank you so much.
I just stay in your lane. I be cruising through the highway. I can do this every day. Cause I've been doing shit my way. I ain't staying in your lane. I started through the highway. Said I can do this every day. Cause I've been doing shit my way. Check it out. Man, I hated being broke. Ain't never going back. I don't work too hard for this, and I ain't got no time for that. All you homies stay the same. I'm picking up the slack. All the groupies get along me. I ain't even trying to mistrust. I ain't gonna lie, Chedda never be a bust. Swerving through the lanes, I will leave you in the dust. I be going ham and I'm never giving up. I don't wanna die, I ain't even had enough. Hey, this shit no longer a dream. I've been making headlines every single week. You ain't past your bedtime, think I'm finna be. Told you I was different and nobody wanna see. Yeah, and you know I had to prove it. Yeah, I got a shot and I'm never gonna lose it. Take it to the top and I gotta be the truest. They telling me to stop, but I'm never gonna do it. Cause I do this for my brodies. I do it for every single motherfucker in this bar right now. Make some noise for yourselves. Shut up! I ain't staying in your life. I be cruising through the highway. Cause I can do this every day. Cause I been doing shit my way. I ain't staying in your life. I been swerving through the highway. Said I can do this every day. Cause I been doing shit my way. This shit's called Bandit. Skirt on like a bandit, it's amazing. Tell me that I'm hot and I'm never changing. I don't need nobody cause I'm always hanging. People stay mad cause I still ain't famous. Don't you know I'm always stunning, know where I'm coming. People say that music bumping, it's always bumping. I don't need no fucking dance, just hey. Said I skirt on like a bandit, it's amazing. Tell me that I'm hot and I'm never changing. I don't need nobody cause I'm always hanging. People stay mad cause I still ain't playing. But you know I'm always stunning the way I'm coming. People say the music bumping, it's always bumping. I don't need no fucking head, that's no really nothing. I don't even gotta lie, this shit's a fun. So I smell like a savage, never dangerous. After all the time, oh yeah, we made it. Now I'm doing shows coming out the basement. People steady mad, fuck what they be saying. Bitch, I always got the top down. Hit the gas, gotta swerve to the top now. Time to have it, your trip, shut the clock down. Yeah, I'm hotter than Sahara when I hop out. Damn, yeah, I really need to get it. We ain't moving slow. I don't know the stage, ain't no girlfriend likes a show, boy. It's independent. And I really gotta get it. Yeah, so I feel like a bandit, it's amazing. Tell me that I'm hot and I'm never changing. I don't need nobody cause I'm always hanging. People stay mad cause I still ain't paying. But you know I'm always stunning the way I'm coming. People say the music bumping, it's always bumping. I don't need no fucking hand, that's what beating nothing. I don't even gotta lie, man, this shit's a fun.
Hell yes.
Hey, this next song right here hit 50,000 plays within the first week it dropped. This shit's called Dying Inside. Yeah. How you doing? I've been doing just fine. I'm right, I'm dying inside. Hey, how you doing so well? Oh well, I swear I'm tired as hell. Hey, how you doing? I've been doing just fine. I'm right, I'm dying inside. Hey, how you doing so well? Oh well, I swear I'm tired as hell. No difference night or day, can't take the pain away. They tell me don't do it, but I do it anyway. I'm feeling very low, I ain't got no place to go. If we travel down this road, you'll see me without a home. They wanna see me blessed, I always wanna be lying. I can't believe this shit, I'm sick and tired of crying. I don't wanna be there no more, I can't even see clear no more. Why they always be there for sure? Homie, why they always be there? Hey, how you doing? I've been doing just fine. I'm right, I'm dying inside. Hey, how you doing so well? Oh well, I swear I'm tired as hell. Hey, how you doing? I've been doing just fine. I'm right, I'm dying inside. Hey, how you doing so well? Oh well, I swear I'm tired as hell. Hey, y'all like that shit right there?
Hell yes.
Yeah. Hey, how about we get Pop the Top fired the fuck up tonight? Well, let's go ahead. These bitches know I'm fired up. These bitches know I'm fired up. weed dope. See, I ain't got no time for this sucker head. When I wake up and I cry, he goes straight to bed. But he's looking at me sour. Sorry, bro, come on, you about to die. Hey, these bitches know I'm fired up. Hey, you Chedda never gave a fuck. These bitches know I'm fired up. Yeah, y'all know I'm fire.
Hell yeah.
Thank you very much, Papa Top. I'll get a couple songs. But hold up. Before I leave, for the people that have never seen a show from me before, I want to do the Chedda Music chant. And it goes like this. When I say Chedda, y'all say music. Chedda, music. Chedda, music. When I say Chedda, y'all say music. Chedda, music. Chedda, music. I love you guys. Thank you very much.
Dude, that was fucking awesome.
Alright guys, hey, now that he's got y'all turned up, I can't do half of what I do in this bar without getting support. Let's give a round of applause to Gannon real quick, because he deserves it. Outside all these guys that come in here, I can't do it without my wife working back here and keeping this place going when I can't keep it going. So let's give her a round of applause real quick. And last but not least, I can't do anything that I do without all of you behind me and supporting me while I do this shit. So round of applause for yourself for keeping me going. And my number one goal is to keep this place here so everybody can party and have a good time without all the bullshit. And I'm gonna take him with me everywhere I go.
One last time, make some motherfucking noise for yourselves. Thank you very much, Papa Top. Everybody have a great, happy holidays. Get home safe. And tip the fucking bartenders.